All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Got a quick video to go into, basically how this shutdown is, if it continues, is going to affect, the food stamps. We know a lot of women depend on these food stamps, man. A lot of people depend on these food stamps, but this government assistance is going to be affected because here it is. You put your trust in it. See, thing about it is, you put your trust in Egypt, but those that put their trust in Egypt, they continually disregarded Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and the prophets, for one, because if the prophets coming and telling you about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we're coming in instead in the spirit, being the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, telling you, guess what? Come back to the Lord, call upon your power, because you need to understand that when all this shit comes down, you're gonna need what? Your source, your power source, man. Because guess what? It's prophesied that that the elect is gonna eat, they're gonna drink, and they're gonna laugh at famine, man. So here it is, the gathering shall not come. If this is it, it's gonna lead up until what? 2nd Ezra the 15th chapter, where the neighbors are going to basically, they're gonna come against neighbors, man. A famine is coming. So you still got time to seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You still got time to seek the Lord. You still got time to come up under the protection, because what? Hey, the prophets are still preaching and prophesying. Real quick, so let's just get this video.
If you receive SNAP benefits, EBT, food stamps, please, please, please listen to this. This is so, so, so important. I usually don't talk about this kind of stuff on my page, but this is really, really important. So I work for the government, and this morning I got an email from my job to my work email talking about how SNAP is officially going to be cut if the government does not pull together and fix the federal funding issue in November. So if you use SNAP, food stamps, EBT, if you are in that program, you will not get any money starting November. November, you will get no money. So the only money that you have left is whatever you have gotten in October. So basically, you won't be getting any more money until the government gets its shit together. So it's really, really important that you use whatever money you have left, budget correctly, get things that don't expire, like rice, beans, canned foods. Do what you gotta do to survive, because we don't know how long this is going to last. If you know somebody who is also on SNAP, send them this video so they know that this is coming. A lot of people don't know that they're about to get cut off from their lifeline. This is how a lot of people in America eat and feed their children, and they're not gonna have this starting in November. So it's really, really important that we share this out, that we tell people about this. If you know people in your lives, make sure you tell them about this. This is really serious. I don't know if the government's going to be able to get their shit together in the next 15 minutes. The last government shutdown lasted for 35 days. November 4th, I believe, is the 34th day since the shutdown. So basically, it might go into November and you might not get your money. So again, be really smart about what you buy if you have any money left in your SNAP account. Be strategic, save, go to Winco, go to Walmart, go to the cheaper places so your dollar goes a longer way. Stock up on things that are non-perishable. But I don't know how long this is going to last. I mean, they're even talking about laying people off at my job, and it's really, really scary times. So again, if you rely on SNAP, you need to be really careful and start planning for the future, because we don't know what it's going to look like.
Yeah. So, yeah, she used a couple words like you relying on SNAP, which you should be really relying on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, for our people, And she said how they're cutting off lifelines. So our lifeline is the Lord willing. We are the hopeful elect, hopefully chosen, We know that we are called, but Lord willing, we hope we are chosen. But But yeah, man, hey, what are you that go down to Egypt for help, man? And have not put your trust in the Lord, man. You trust in the chariots. You trust in this government, man. You trust in this system. Hey, the Lord is eventually gonna cut this place off. You know, the Lord is eventually gonna cut this place off, man. Hey, real quick, this is the book of 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. Real quick. Real quick slide. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when a man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours shall not run. So it's gonna get so bad to where not only are you not getting food stamps, but there won't be any food in the store. Because the Lord's gonna cut all this off. You know? The Lord's gonna cut all this off. He's gonna provide for his elect, and it's just gonna be like that, man. It's gonna be hell out here. You know, it's gonna be so bad to where, again, neighbors are fighting against one another for what? For the lack of bread. And this has to happen. The Lord said it's gonna happen. And at the time shall friends fight against one another like enemies. And the earth, the Lord, he cutting off this place, man. Like that, the water, the fresh water, you know, your bottled water sources. Hey, all that, your food that you go to the grocery store, all that convenience, the Lord's cutting it off. He not healing this shit. This is the book of Jeremiah 17 and 5. Let's get this in the KJV. Let's get it in the blue letter. Jeremiah 17 and verse 5. It reads, thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusted in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. For he shall be like the health in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabited. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, whose hope is the Lord. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, he set up this man to where you really just feel like he's got it, you know. And not talking about you believers, but these people, they feel like they got it, man. They feel like they got it, and they ain't got shit but failure, because this guy is going to fail them, but the Lord won't fail us. That's the thing about it. We got to maintain our hope and faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And this is how we got to move. We got to move in the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. See, because moving in that fear, we gonna be good, man. Like, the Lord's gonna feed, he gonna protect, he gonna provide, he is gonna show up for us, man. Isaiah 33 and 6, you know, wisdom and knowledge. But before I say that, before I get that, see, trusting in this place is only gonna fail you. Hey, this system is falling before your eyes. You know, it's been falling. You know, they just been trying to, you know, band-aid and then just trying to keep it. Because the scriptures say, hey, this was already from the foundation of the earth. This was already spoken. This is the end is manifesting, man. It was already from the beginning. What was so? So guess what? It don't have a choice. It has to happen. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And this was already written. See, because even in these times, the darker these times get, hey, the elect got more light, man. We know if Lord willing, we part of the elect, But Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna be a guide to us, man. Scripture say a light to us. To where even our minds, we're gonna know this gotta happen in the time of famine. Again, to laugh in the time of famine, there got to be some stability, man. There's got to be a hell of a stability, knowing that all this is happening around you, but the Lord put you in the spirit of, the Lord put you in the spirit of, hey, to where you laughing at this, yeah. This is Amos. See, because everything leads to the famine, But you women, you being stripped. Hey, your pride, you being brought low. Pride become before a fall, and the heart is like it. Pride come before destruction, and the haughty spirit before a fall. So you women, you about to catch it, man. And you already catching it, because you can see the judgment throughout the earth that's happening on women. This is Amos. This is Ezekiel 4:16. I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure in astonishment. And Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Scripture say, ain't nothing new under the sun. So just as there was a famine before, hey, there's coming a famine again. You got cannibalism. It was in the Kings where the women, a certain woman, they was trying to share their children as a food, a delicacy, man. Going into basically eating. We eat yours today, we'll eat mine tomorrow. And when people don't have a source of food, or not, let's just say they don't even have what they've been used to. You've been put on this. You've been looking for. You've been relying on this system. Again, your life source. You've been relying on this system, but when they just cut it off, man, shit gonna go haywire. Shit gonna go crazy. It's gonna be a whole lot of people breaking into. It's gonna be a whole lot of crime. Crime gonna increase for hunger. And it's gonna be these same people who was out here mocking and scoffing, like the government just can't cut off shit. They're gonna be the ones who suffering, man. I mean, just to put it out there. Isaiah 65:13. Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai going to provide for his elect. But the non-elect, you 2/3, you're gonna be hungry, man. Behold, my servant shall drink, and ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And that's coming through what? A building up of faith, because the Lord, he's coming to find the faithful. He knows who the faithful are. I mean, even, just make this point, even if they resume the government, or if the shutdown is not yet, which we hope it are, we hope it is. We hope this is it. But even if it's not, you still got this to look forward to. You still got this to look forward to, man. You still got famine coming. You still got Esau coming down with the wrath. You still got this man stripping everything away from you. You still got all of this. It's still coming. And it's if this ain't it, it's in the near future. This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15. And 1, we start at 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. See, we're just speaking the Lord's words. The Lord controlling this man. The Lord driving this man however he wants him. The Lord is going to do everything according to his will, his pleasure, you know. We just hope that we are on the right side of these things, man. To where we are the ones that's actually eating in the time of famine, drinking, laughing in the time of disaster. Cause them to be reading the paper for they are faithful, and cause them to be reading the paper for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues on the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is about to judge this place, man. Let's go to verse 16. What is it? Verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword, verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draw not, and one people shall stand up to fight against another. For there should be sedition among men. We just went into that. How you got sedition among men, you know, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. This is what you got to look forward to. This is what the earth got to look forward to. This is what's going to get ready to happen, man. You know, but again, with all these warnings, people, they just want to party up, bullshit, have fun, and disregard. So their prayers going to be disregarded. Their callings, them calling on Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to be disregarded. The Lord ain't going to want to hear that. As a matter of fact, the Lord say He's going to laugh at you. So, a part of that famine, like when you are going through your troubles, you're going to be mocked. You're going to be laughed at, man. Again, for the non-believers, man. For those who it's for. Because it's like we basically, at this point, even if, the true following, brothers and sisters, they listen and, come in, even with that, or even if the elect is sealed, hey, we just doing our job. We prophesying into the wind. We just doing a lot of work, but Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Could have brought out other scriptures, but I think that did it. A double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. A peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.